The Better Half. This is Kendra D. St. Aubin, the better half of Gambo and Bernsey in the afternoon. I'm Katie Hartley, the better half of Doug and Wolf in the morning. And we are in Flagstaff at Cardinals camp, an exciting episode of The Better Half for us today. Kendra, what do you think so far?
Well, first of all, I'm just happy they let us go on the road. And secondly, notice the long sleeves. That's
it's
important.
A little chilly.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the clouds and the cool temps. But I'm so excited. I mean, people up here are just fired up about football, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the players are excited. You get out of town, get things started. The NFL lockout is finally over. We actually just saw some players walking by. And we were kind of talking earlier about the players having the tape on their helmets. Their version of "Hello, my name is,"
Exactly.
which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, their version of name tags, and Coach Wisenett was kind of joking about it the first day we were up here, and then we got out to practice yesterday, and sure enough, there they are with their names on the front of their helmets, because even the coaches don't know the majority of these guys without having OTAs and all the workouts and guys just being in the locker room and stuff in the off season. I mean, they're still really getting to know each other. It's kind of awkward watching them walk up and not know who anybody is.
Yep.
So then I don't feel bad that I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So lots of new guys around. Who do you think? Lots of trades, lots of free agents going on. We heard Fitz yesterday talking about how this was the busiest free agency he had ever seen, the most moves he'd seen the Cardinals make in his time here in Arizona. So, Kendra, who do you think is going to have the biggest impact as far as trades or signings go?
Well, lots of guys to choose from, and like Fitz said, just craziness the last few days, and I don't think Coach Wisenett has even slept in probably at least 72 hours. He's looking a little tired, but I like Kevin Kolb, only from the standpoint that he is such a key piece. I mean, everybody knows you cannot win in this league unless you have a good, if not great, quarterback, at least one that doesn't make mistakes. So I'm excited about Kevin Kolb. He seems like a really nice guy, down to earth. I saw him at practice yesterday. He is dying to get out there and do stuff, even though he's not allowed. I mean, he was picking up a football and trying to throw it whenever he could. So I'm excited about Kevin Kolb. How about you?
So you're sold on Kevin Kolb?
I am.
I am not. Sorry, not yet. I still haven't seen enough from him yet to be sold. I am super, super excited about Todd Heap joining the Cardinals. I can't wait. I think it's about time the Cardinals found a solid tight end. I do think he's going to be a legit receiver for Kevin Kolb, so I'm excited about that. But this guy is going to put butts in the stand. Mm-hmm. And that's what we care about right now. He's gonna sell jerseys. He's gonna get fans excited. He's from Mesa. He went to Mountain View. So people are gonna be so excited to see this guy. I think he's gonna be great for this offense. I'm not sold on Kolb, not yet, but I can't wait to see what Todd Heap does.
I think any local addition is always a plus, that's for sure. And I think people already, Twitter was exploding today, and I'm sure you saw it on your way up here. Twitter exploding with the addition of Todd Heap.
Yep, so we need to take a quick break, but we'll be right back on the Better Half to talk about some interesting trades in the AFC. Join us next. Welcome back to the Better Half. Before the break, we talked about some signings and some trades of the Arizona Cardinals, but it's now time to talk about some trades in the AFC. The New England Patriots saw some additions to their roster this week. They added Chad Ochocinco from the Bengals and Albert Hainsworth, who they got from the Washington Redskins. I don't know. I still don't know what to think of this.
Well, first of all, I kind of think it's funny. I think Bill Belichick thinks that he can kind of get anybody to go into his system. What we saw with Randy Moss, same kind of personality. That only lasted for so long, and he couldn't even fix Randy Moss. So interested to see. But I mean, Ochocinco already toning down his Twitter. I think the OCNN or whatever that network was that he had going for a while, I think that's probably been canceled.
Yeah.
And Bill Belichick said, I don't Twitter and I don't MyFace. So you can tell he's a little confused about the social networking. But interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see. But who knows if they're winning, Ochocinco's going to be happy. That's part of the problem with the Bengals.
Exactly. And Chad Ochocinco did say in his press conference this week that he was going to kind of tone it down on Twitter, that you probably weren't going to see him talking to the media, if at all. I don't really believe that.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, not quite. But he did ask for a group hug from the media after his press conference, which it's like you're still up to your same old tricks.
Yeah.
And Albert Hainsworth, He did pass his conditioning test.
Was that the first try or the second try? I'm not sure. I mean, even if it was the second try, that's a plus for him. That's a huge step in the right direction.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think it was his first.
He
his
definitely,
first
he
attempt.
absolutely needed a change of scenery. I mean, if there was one guy that
Definitely.
they should have gotten rid of last year, it was him.
Yeah, and obviously he just wasn't working under Mike Shanahan, and that's fine. We'll see how he does under Bill the Genius Belichick.
Gosh, he is so lame.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't
He's
even.
lame?
Oh, the cutoff sweatshirts.
I love
I mean,
it.
he is so
I love
lame.
it.
He's so boring. You know, I mean, not that
No.
Coach Wisnan is like some super fired up but he jokes with the media. Maybe Belichick does too, and
I
I've
love
not been
it.
around.
Get on with your bad self, Belichick. We love
Yeah.
you. All right, we're out of time for this week on the Better Half. Join us next week for more NFL news and all your other hot topics in sports. We'll see you next week on the Better Half.